I think this is the most overrated thing in New Zealand. New Zealand is full of incredible places. But in this video, I want to talk about a few famous spots that might not quite live up to your expectation. Now, before we start, these places aren't bad, by no means. Many of them are great to visit, but some of them can be a bit overrated. They can be busy, they can be expensive, or they can be much smaller experiences than you might expect. Social media has a lot to answer for some of these examples. Hi, I'm Emily and I run Emily in NZ, posting about living, working and exploring this beautiful country that is New Zealand. Hit subscribe because I update every Friday, starting from the top of the country and working down. The first one is Tarlton's. This is the Sea Life Centre in Auckland. I actually really like the place and I did a whole video about it here. The reason I've put it in this list is it can be quite expensive. I've talked about it in my video about what to do on rainy day. It's a great place to go on a rainy day. But if you're comparing a Sea Life Centre in New Zealand to some of those in Australia or America, they just don't compare. The amazing thing about this one though is it was the first to have a walk-through tunnel in the world. Tarlton developed it. Now that's amazing and that's super cool. Unfortunately, people have now done it better. You're going to see this amazing tunnel with a moving floor, but that's it. It's just a small aquarium in Auckland. I spend a lot of time on my channel talking about free things that you can do, and this is not a free thing. It is quite expensive, and this is not one of those. Now here's a controversial one. Hobbiton. Hobbiton near Matamata. Now this is a huge tourist spot with huge amounts of marketing. It's beautifully done. It's an interesting place to see, but it's a very structured 2-hour tour, and that is it. You are encouraged to move through with many other tourists. You get on a bus, you can't wander freely, and it is definitely a premium priced activity. I'm managing expectations on this one because it really is just 2 hours. There are a lot of Lord of the Rings sites you can see around the country. There are multiple books and YouTube videos which share all the different filming locations. I think you would be better off including Hobbiton as part of this and doing a national Lord of the Rings tour, stopping at different places. Waitomo glowworm caves. I've done a whole video on things to do in Waitomo other than the caves. There's loads of places to see glowworms free of charge around New Zealand, not just Waitomo. Waitomo is very busy. They are shipping people in on buses. I could not believe where they're coming from. Some of them come off cruise ships and travel for a few hours to get there. There is full translations in multiple languages. It is very well done and organised, but it is busy. You are paying a high tourist price when there's quite a few alternatives. Things like Waipu glowworm caves, as well as glowworm caves on the west coast of the South Island. My next one is Cathedral Cove in the Coromandel. I love the Coromandel and have done multiple videos around the Coromandel. I haven't actually been back to Cathedral Cove for some years as it was closed for a long time due to the track being damaged by a cyclone. It's beautiful. It absolutely is, but oh my goodness, it's busy. You get that on a nice sunny day and you've got constant people walking. The track is quite up and down and can be quite challenging. It's very exposed, so on a windy or a very hot day it can be really hard going, and I wouldn't even bother on a rainy day. There are so many other beautiful beaches that don't have that level of marketing. Nearby, beaches like New Chums Beach or Cook's Beach and Lonely Bay near Cook's Beach are beautiful and just as picturesque. Places like the Abel Tasman National Park are just as picturesque. It just happens that Cathedral Cove is very well marketed, so it makes it very busy. Now I'm going to put 2 whole towns in this: Queenstown and Wanaka. Specifically Wanaka is overrated, but Queenstown can be as well. Queenstown can get very busy. I am planning on going again later this year. It can get very touristy. You struggle to get spaces in restaurants, to get bookings. You have to book a lot of things ahead. It really is a tourist town, and it can fill up in the summer and the winter because of the ski season and the summer season. Wanaka's in there as well because Wanaka gets promoted as an alternative to Queenstown, but at least Queenstown's got activities and the loo, the paddle steamer and lots of things to do, whereas Wanaka is just a lot more of a quiet town, and I don't quite understand why it's marketed so much as Queenstown. So putting them both into there, I still recommend including it on your route, but bear in mind it can be quite busy and sometimes it's overrated. However, my next one is one specific tree. I think this is the most overrated thing in New Zealand, and it happens to be in Wanaka. It is called That Wanaka Tree. I went to the tree. It is just a dead tree in a lake. That is it. People crowd to take that photo, and that is all. The Franz Josef Glacier Walk. Now I've done this a few times, including doing it 25 years ago when I was a lot younger. The glacier is receding and it is amazing to think I'm walking to a glacier. However, when I walked 25 years ago, the walk was a lot shorter. And even then that felt like a long walk. You are walking and walking, and when you get there, you can't go near that glacier because you can't touch it. You can just see it. It is a dirty wall. You're better off viewing it from a helicopter. You're better off looking at pictures. It's such a long walk to a grey wall of ice. I think it's probably too overrated. The Church of the Good Shepherd at Lake Tekapo. This is the most photographed site in New Zealand. Thankfully, more photographed than that Wanaka tree. Beautiful, beautiful church. Beautiful location, beautiful background, but it is so busy, you're going to struggle to get that photo without anybody else in it. And don't think going in the evening is going to be a good idea because there's that beautiful sunset shot. So bear in mind for that quick photo shot, it can be quite busy and there's going to be people in it. The Moeraki Boulders on the South Island. Another one, it's pretty cool. These are really impressive, but the buses are stopping here. There's so many people come to see these boulders. You can actually find these on other beaches in other places. I went to one in Northland near Whangarei, but you could also go to Tunnel Beach in Dunedin for more interesting shots. So bear in mind, to get that boulder shot, it's about getting the photo and a lot of people in the shot as well. And my final one is the Antarctic Centre in Christchurch. This is another one where it can be quite expensive. And I put it in a similar box to Kelly Tarlton's. Whilst the uniqueness of this is that the access to Antarctica is from Christchurch, so there's some good unique things to learn, I have found it quite expensive. I've also found it quite limiting for my children, which is a shame. So the Antarctic Centre for me has gone into an overrated location due to price and accessibility for families. Thank you for watching. That was 10 places in New Zealand that are a little overrated. These places are still great and I hope you can see that from my video. I know I'm going to get a few comments, but some people do support me in these as well. So when you're planning your trip, by all means go to these places, but be aware sometimes it's just for a photo. I'm Emily in NZ and I post every Friday about living, working and exploring this beautiful country that is New Zealand. Hit subscribe because I update every Friday. In the meantime, check out one of these videos and I'll see you in my next video.